Google must have heard me. All kinds of advertisements for it. Not buying it. Alright, see what's on TV.
Gesture button, which either adapts open mission control or
What?
app expose, among other things. It can
A
vertically
review.
scroll 1,000 lines in 1 second. And the top scroll button has...
Alright, let's go get it. Why not? Darn those commercials. It was on everything. Everything I swear Google is listening. Facebook is listening. Every time I say I want something or I think I want something, it's there. Forces me to go out and buy it. Today, it's the MX Master 3 for Mac. Every time I think I want something, I see nothing but commercials, infomercials on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. They know what we think. And today, I wanted something that would make my workflow a little bit quicker, a little bit easier with Photoshop and pretty much all my editing programs. Been doing a little bit of research. I decided I do not like the Magic Mouse, so went with this, and I hope it's good. Let's get into it. Second box. I think most of the money actually went to packaging. Look at that. Isn't that pretty nice? The mouse itself feels pretty good. Actually, that wheel spins pretty quick, pretty easy. Some on the side. Instructions. My understanding is that could be mission control, or you can actually change it to that. Look at those curves. Looks pretty cool. It's a little bit ribbed for your pleasure, and a button down here. And from my understanding is you can actually modify all of it. There is a start button. Here is the actual button to select different screens or different things that you want to tie to this. Should be pretty neat. The other thing that comes with it, towards the front, cable, USB-C, USB-C, instruction manual. Other cards. I don't think there's anything here, but you know, we must know for sure. Nope, there's nothing else in there. Nothing. That's kind of interesting. It's got like some sort of tape here that I don't know why they would do that. That's about it. So there you go. Let's plug it in and see how it works. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, hopefully this has a little power, we're going to turn it on right here. And it should recognize it. Why the f isn't it going on? Sorry guys, my Bluetooth was acting a little funny, so I had to do a little debugging. Pretty easy to do actually. But if for some reason you get that issue, hold down Shift, hover over your Bluetooth thing, hold down Shift, Option, and click on it. You'll see debug. What I did is I reset my Bluetooth module, and I also removed all my devices. For some reason it was acting funny. Once that happens, you can actually reset your computer, turn it off and on, and it should be fine. Mine is actually working just fine now. So here we go. Now that we got the Bluetooth all fixed up, oops, we're gonna go on the back of the mouse, the bottom of the mouse, turn her on, make sure it's green. We're gonna open up preferences. Here it is, MX Master 3. So here we go. Introduction. Tells us what we're doing. It's thinking it's a keyboard. We are not connected to a keyboard, just the mouse. And just like that, actually, my mouse is working. So it is connected. I do see it working. Okay, once we got it all set up and it's actually working, we're gonna go to the Logitech website, which is mxsetup.logi.com. Once you got that, it'll also walk you through everything so it can help you connect. We're going to download the program for the Mac. It's all set up. Install Logitech. No, thank you. I do not want to share my analytics. And here we go. Sorry for the glare, guys. Let's do something a little bit different. The other really amazing thing about this mouse is you can actually have it set up for different devices. So in the back, or bottom I should say, there are 3 settings. Right now I have my first one set to my computer. My second one will eventually be for my television, hence the reason for my disappointment with not getting the dongle with this. I would really love to be able to connect the dongle to my to my TV and have this mouse work for it. Eventually I will order it. Number 3 is actually my phone. So let's switch it to number 3. Now, I don't know if you can see this right there. I'll move it over his hat so you can see it a little better. Let me zoom in. It's a mouse. Yep, that's me scrolling with the wheel. How amazing is that? It works with your phone, it works with your tablets. You can have 3 different items connected to it. It's pretty great. I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these stories, and you can actually, let me zoom out here. You can see the mouse. I'm scrolling with the actual mouse. How great is that? So you can set it up so you can do different gestures with different things. So I can actually click the function button on the mouse and switch between apps. So here's my YouTube channel. Click on it again, switch to Google. It's pretty amazing. You can just do so much with it. I'm really happy I bought this. It's definitely worth the $100. I'm really glad I chose this over the, let's just call it the Apple version of the mouse. So let's get into a little more of what it can do. Okay, folks, so here is a little more control over the stuff that we want. So I'm going to go into actual Final Cut Pro, and this is where you can kind of set the different keys to whatever it is you like. I've already kind of gone ahead and done a few things. I do have to say when I downloaded the things, I did kind of just let it do what it wanted to do. So this is timeline. Timeline horizontal scroll. That's going to be so great on Final Cut Pro. I get kind of frustrated sometimes just trying to like figure out, how to go forward and back and moving my mouse. So that's going to be huge time saver. This I set to zoom in. This is zoom out. I kept this as the pan so I can actually hold it down and move stuff around. That's going to be pretty nice. This here is the wheel shift mode, just like it was before, and gesture buttons. I kept it as gesture, but I went custom. I clicked on gesture, hit custom, and then went to customize. Here's where you can actually set your different controls. So if I go hit the gesture button and move my mouse up, I go back to Launchpad, so I can go back into other programs because I generally will use a photo program with Final Cut when I'm doing stuff. Down, I don't know yet. Haven't figured that out. Back, undo. I do that sometimes. Forward, select tool. And when I just push the button, I get my blade. These two are going to be very, very handy. So all you do is you click on the whatever you like, and then select whatever it is you want to do with it. So tons of choices. Blade tool, cut clips, zoom in and out. You can do lots and lots of stuff. So it's all set. So I'm going to minimize this. We're going to go into my Final Cut Pro. I have this little generic thing here, my intro and subscribe buttons. So I'm going to move my wheel right now. See what it does. Wow, look at that. That is going to save me a lot of time. That alone. I'm going to zoom out. Oh, wow, look at that. That's just beautiful. I absolutely love that. I can hold down my scrolling wheel and pan. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. I can zoom out, zoom in. I can scroll left and right. I can pan. That is pretty beautiful. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and control or switch pretty much everything. I might not do it tonight because I'm sure I could be here all night, but you can select your Photoshop, Word. You can change all your different applications that you want. So you can even go to all applications, select your application, and kind of decide what you want to control. That's just beautiful. Just a quick overview of what Adobe Photoshop does. Brush size. Oh boy, that's awesome. Photoshop redo, Photoshop undo. I'll be using that a lot. We got wheel shift, pan, switch between desktops, mission control. I'm definitely going to switch all this. So won't do it tonight. Today, I'm just going to play with this, maybe edit this video and try to get it out for you guys. All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.